हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आज का हमारा टॉपिक है फर्टिलाइजेशन। इफ वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट फर्टिलाइजेशन, देन फ्यूजन ऑफ मेल haploid gamete with female haploid gamete to form diploid zygote. Means male gamete, if we are going to talk about male gamete, that's the X, or that's the Y, or the egg having an X chromosome. Only we are just going to talk about last pair of chromosome, means X or Y, means sex chromosome, not to be autosomes. Then male gamete haploid number of chromosome, female gamete also having a haploid number of chromosome. They fuse to form a diploid cell. Now what will happen here? In a diploid cell, it's a zygote. Means first, we define zygote as the first diploid single cell formed after fertilization. Means just after fertilization, when first single cell diploid cell form is called zygote here. Now what will happen here? That's a zygote, the process in which zygote form. Haploid number of chromosome, that's a sperm. We are going to talk about sperm. First of all, sperm enters in female genitalia. First of all, the sperm enter in female genitalia. Second is activation of sperm. Activation of sperm in female genitalia. Means sperm is morphologically inactivated in a human, but when it entered in a female genitalia, then the tail portion start to move in female genitalia, but in a male it is sterile in position. Third is sperm goes toward egg. Now sperm goes toward egg means there is a connection between sperm and egg. That's why sperm enter toward egg, because if we are just remember female genitalia or female reproductive system, then we are not drawing the whole diagram here. Just to remember, there's a select internal OD, external OD. Sperm move in this direction and move one of these fallopian tube, but sperm enter toward egg. Means if this ovary, wait, We have to do this. If the left ovary start to ovulate on a month and an egg reached here in an ampullary region, then sperm enters simultaneously and just fused with this egg. Then it's any trigger here which moves the sperm in this direction, and the trigger is the chemical secreted by egg here, that is prostaglandins. Prostaglandins is a chemical secretion. We can say it's a proteinous target here which trigger sperm to move toward egg here. Fourth one, sperm. Acrosome. Here sperm acrosome fuse zona pellicida and entered in egg through vitelline membrane. Means now sperm just degraded zona pellicida layer, acrosome degraded, acrosome having a hydrolytic enzyme. Where here we mention acrosome having hydrolytic enzymes, mainly the enzyme which degrades zona pellicida layer is acrosine. Here acrosine. The fifth point here, now sperm fused with cytoplasm of sperm fused with cytoplasm of egg. Cytoplasm of sperm fused with cytoplasm of egg. The next one is, here we mentioned the sixth one, that is haploid sperm nucleus. Haploid sperm nucleus fused with haploid egg nucleus. This whole process occurs in a female genitalia. The haploid sperm nucleus fused with a haploid egg nucleus to form first diploid single cell called zygote. Here first single cell form, zygote, and process of fertilization completed here. Now we just recall what we have to learn here. In a fertilization process, fusion of male haploid gamete and a female haploid gamete to form a diploid zygote. Here, the zygote is first diploid single cell formed just after fertilization. In the whole process, including we have just counted in steps. First, sperm enter in female genitalia. By the ejaculation process, sperm enter in female genitalia, and the number of count of sperm at the time of semen in a first ejaculation they are of 200 to 300 millions per ejaculation. For ejaculation, you have 200 and 300 million sperm. Then what's the amount of semen released at that time? The semen is of only 3 to 3.5 ml. Means 3 to 3.5 ml semen just counted to be a 2 to 300 million of sperms here. But out of these sperms, only just to be 100, approx 100 sperms reach toward egg. Only we not to be just exact amount as 100. It's approx 100 sperm just to move toward the egg, because the barrier regions here, barriers. First is female genitalia pH, that is acidic pH, which kills or depresses the motility of sperm. Second barrier is phagocytes in female genitalia, phagocytes, which engulf the sperm and which act as a hostile. Now at that time when a phagocyte kills the sperm, we can say the vagina or cervix is a hostile in nature. Third barrier, endometrium thick wall, which is illustrated in nature having a flip from aperture. We are just drawn in here. They are having a several folds like structure. When a sperm entered, then it entered in this portion. We are just showing here with different color. In this direction, if it's move in this direction, it lack of time, and that's why it exhausts its whole energy, and the sperm never reach to the egg at that time. So that's why it's also a barrier here. So in this, it's just as an introduction of fertilization here. In the next video, we deeply describe how the fertilization occur in a female or human females, and the formation of zygote. Instead of this, we are just to talk about a term. Syngamy. Actual syngamy term is just a synonymous of a fertilization. It's a synonymous of fertilization. The fertilization term we have just included here, that haploid sperm nucleus fused with a haploid egg nucleus to form a first diploid single cell is called zygote. The whole process is called fertilization, but in syngamy we just to be differentiated a little bit. That's a haploid sperm nucleus fused with haploid egg nucleus. Till that is called syngamy. So now in a syngamy and a fertilization, the whole process occur for the till the formation of zygote, diploid zygote, And syngamy just says that fusion of gametes, not to be a formation of zygote here. Only a fusion of gamete here. So that's why it's a process of syngamy. And a fertilization said that fusion of two gametes and a formation of diploid zygote here. So that's the process is called fertilization here. In the next video, we just describe the whole process of fertilization here.